Вон прямо, прямо. Иди. Есть! Один есть. Вы внутри зачистили? Смотрели? Внутрь надо зайти, ёпта. Гранаты есть? На, кидай, если что. Туда. Пошел.
На,
пошел.
зайди туда.
Я вас понял, пацаны. На, иди, две. Закидывай две. Да. Там есть кто?
Вон она троллит. Видишь?
The armed forces of the Russian Federation continue the special military operation. The Sever group of forces engaged clusters of manpower and hardware of 5 mechanized brigades of the AFU and 2 territorial defense brigades close to Zapsali, Magritsa, Unikovka, Ugroidi, Veliki Prikol, and Mirapolskoy, Sumy region. The AFU losses amounted to up to 220 troops, an armored fighting vehicle, 16 motor vehicles, and 6 artillery guns. 2 ammunition depots were destroyed. The Zapad group of forces liberated Kamenka, Kharkov region. Russian troops hit units of 3 mechanized brigades, an assault brigade of the AFU, and 2 territorial defense brigades close to Dviregnia, Moskovka, Senkovo, Kupiansk, Kharkov region, Novoy, Yampol, and Kirovsk, Donetsk People's Republic. The AFU losses amounted to more than 240 troops, 8 motor vehicles, and 3 field artillery guns, including 2 manufactured by NATO states. 1 Kurtis electronic warfare station and 6 ammunition depots have been neutralized. Units of the UG group of forces took more advantageous lines and positions. The Russian armed forces inflicted losses on manpower and hardware of 3 mechanized brigades, an airmobile brigade of the AFU, and 2 territorial defense brigades close to Chasov Yar, Petrovka, Serebryanka, Seversk, Realexandrovka, Konstantinovka, Katarinovka, Dalievka, and Pleshchievka, Donetsk People's Republic. The AFU losses amounted to up to 230 troops, 2 armored fighting vehicles including a U.S.-made M113 armored personnel carriers, 2 pickup trucks, and a field artillery gun. 2 ammunition depots were destroyed. Units of the Tsendra group of forces improved the tactical situation. Russian elements damaged units of 2 heavy mechanized brigades, 3 mechanized brigades, a Jaeger brigade, an assault regiment of the armed forces of Ukraine, and 2 National Guard brigades close to Mirlyabovka, Lysovka, Novaya Poltavka, Ulyanovka, Tarasovka, Bogdanovka, Uspanovka, and Udaknoy, Donetsk People's Republic. The enemy lost more than 375 troops, 2 armored fighting vehicles, 2 motor vehicles, and an Israeli-made radar. Units of the Vostok group of forces continued advancing into the depth of enemy defense. The Russian troops inflicted losses on manpower and hardware of 2 Jaeger brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine and 2 territorial defense brigades near Guliapol, Chervonoy, Zaporizhzhia region, and Novopol, Donetsk People's Republic. The enemy's losses amounted to up to 170 troops, 2 armored fighting vehicles, 4 motor vehicles, and 3 artillery guns. The Dnieper group of forces engaged 2 coastal defense brigades of the AFU and 3 territorial defense brigades near Kamenskoye, Zaporizhzhia region, Belozerka, Tokarevka, Nikolskoye, and Dniprovskoye, Kherson region. The AFU lost up to 75 troops, 3 motor vehicles, a field artillery gun, and an electronic warfare station. Operational tactical aviation, attack unmanned aerial vehicles, and missile troops and artillery of the Russian groups of forces have hit ammunition depots of the AFU as well as temporary deployment areas of the Ukrainian armed forces in 154 areas. Russian air defense systems have downed 3 U.S.-made JDAM-guided bombs and 234 fixed-wing unmanned aerial vehicles. In total, since the beginning of the special military operation, the enemy lost 661 aircraft, 283 helicopters, 54,179 unmanned aerial vehicles, 605 anti-aircraft missile systems, 23,071 tanks and other armored fighting vehicles, 1,553 MLRS combat vehicles, 24,224 field artillery guns and mortars, 34,689 units of support military vehicles,